What up, boys, and welcome back to yet another video. So what happens in these videos is basically that I show you guys how much gold I made on transmog only from the last week of auction house sales. Now, on this tune, this is not all the gold that I make, because this is just my transmog tune, and this is kind of like my low effort bank tune, because it pretty much just consists of me crafting transmog, put it on the auction house. Whenever it sells, I recraft it and post it up on the auction house again. But it makes me enough gold to make to buy at least one WoW token weekly. So playing the game for free and then some using these tactics. And it's super interesting to see now with the pre-patch and all of that, like how it develops. Is there a lot of more sales because there's more people playing and all of that. So last week was really good because I sold 186 auctions, but I made over 700,000 gold. However, that was because I got a couple of big sales. Now, if you guys weren't aware, after the pre-patch that dropped last week, not only were you unable to post your transmog items because TSM was broken, but there was also a bug that lasted for like 5 days or something like that, where you could not actually buy an item above, I think it was 125,000 gold. Like it was impossible. It would not let you buy out that item. So selling items of that value off the table, right? Which is definitely probably gonna have a big impact on this week's mailbox. Before we open up the mailbox, though, I want to say a big thank you to everyone that has picked up the 0 to 10 million gold guide. The support has been absolutely insane. This book, I made it over 2 years ago, and I've constantly updated it since. So that's the coolest feature about it. Even the people that bought it 2 years ago are still getting the Dragonflight updates for it. So the book right now includes the Dragonflight investments that I'm making before the expansion is released. And also, I've started to add some Dragonflight gold farms. It also consists the entire setup of how I'm making gold on this tune with crafted transmog step by step, super in depth. So if you haven't bought it yet, it's linked down below in the description so you guys can check it out. Now, last week 186 auctions sold. This week 207. But it doesn't mean that I'm going to make more gold, right? Because people couldn't buy out my expensive mogs, and I have a lot of expensive mogs on the auction now. So we're going to go through this list as always and see if there's anything worth mentioning. I sold my Spirit Bow mantle for 33,000 gold. It comes off the Island Expedition. They usually go for more, and I got a couple of videos coming on that soon because you guys like sneak peek. It's worth doing island expeditions right now before phase 2, right? So basically all of this is pretty much crafted down the line right here. Some crafted gladiator gear, bunch of minor sales. What's giving me 230,000 gold? Nightbane Carapace is crafted. A Dranic Tree Cleaver is actually a world drop from WoD. I've sold these for 150,000 gold in the past. Head the Chopper is a green item from STV. There we go. Yeah, someone bought some Firekin items. Firekin shoulders, 74,000 gold. They're worth a lot more, usually, but you gotta take what you can in this game. So 230,000 gold on the first 100 auctions. Don't really have that many auctions left, but we'll see. As long as it's a WoW token a week, I don't really mind, but I usually make anywhere between 400 and like 700,000 gold weekly doing this. And this is, by the way, with no undercuts. Like, I hate sitting on the auction house, scanning the auction house, posting on the auction house, and all of that. So the whole idea is to spend as little time as possible on this bank tune. Now, 248,000 gold in the next one, which is not that bad. That means we've made 270,000 gold, my bad. Even better, that means we're at 500,000 gold with this clean out. It just more crafted. Another Firekin shoulder. You guys probably saw the video from last week where I did like 10 hours of Island Expedition, and this is some of the loot from those Island Expeditions. Grizzly Chest, it's a world drop, can drop a lot of places. Best place, Sludge Fen, but can also drop in a big amount of places. But Sludge Fen, best place to get these. Reef Walker from Nasiatar specific. Nasiatar Mog is making a lot of gold. Belt of Deep Shadow. The profit margin on something like this is absolutely insane. I got a question about that last video because I made 718,000 gold, and someone was like, yeah, but how much of that is actually profit? And because of the regional wide auction house, the profit margins on crafted transmog is insane. Like, you can craft an item for 5,000 gold and you can sell it for 90,000 gold. You can craft an item for 70 gold and sell it for 10,000 gold, right? So usually profit margins are very good. But in some cases, especially on like dark iron weapons and gear, and also some of the TBC crafts that requires corium and primal fire and air, people are actually selling it for a loss because the materials are worth more than the actual craft, because people are clowns when they post. The Windslayer Wraps 21k, it's a TBC craft, and that was 273,000 gold, which means we only have a couple of auctions left. But with 500k, like, I'm really happy with that, because as I said, I wasn't able to repost my auctions the first couple of days because T7 was broken, and I wasn't able to sell anything above 125k. I mean, I'm not saying that I would have sold anything for above 125k, but you never know, right? And then 2,000 gold on the last ones right there, which means that the total is like right above 500,000 gold this week. And that's what I've been trying to tell people, like this, constantly getting questions about how people can make gold now with the price on materials being this low. For me, it's pretty obvious. You want to take advantage of the fact that you can buy extremely cheap materials, right? So it's way cheaper to level up your professions. It's way cheaper to buy the materials that's needed for crafted transmog. So I'm constantly trying to push people to get into crafted transmog, and I've been making these clean-up videos for a while. And then it's always nice to see when someone pops in my live stream and they made like their first million gold or their first gold cap doing crafted transmog. But it does require you to spend a lot of time. Like, you need time investment, because in order to get these, you gotta go through lists, and you need to get like all the professions to a certain level, like exalted, revered at some points. Some of them, the patterns and the plans are locked by specific mobs, specific bosses, so specific quests, right? So you do have the time aspect where you actually need to go out and do all of these things to get the plans and the patterns. And not only that, but it does require some gold to be able to craft all of them. Like, some items have a crafting cost of like 20,000 gold. And the first thing you should do when you pick up the professions is to go on the auction house and then simply click at recipes. And let's say that you're on a tune that has tailoring. You got to click on tailoring and then filter by uncollected only. And then you should, obviously I don't have tailoring, right? But then you should buy up all the cheap world drop plans and patterns that you can, because the odds of getting those is very slim. And it's way better to just buy, or at least start somewhere. If you're low on gold, buy all of the patterns that's beneath 100 gold. And then once you start making more gold, maybe you can buy every single pattern that's beneath 1,000 gold. And this way, you will get a lot more patterns and plans in the auction house. So yeah, just a little bit of rambling towards the end there. That was, however, pretty much it for today's video. So don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel, and you'll be notified whenever I upload more videos like this. And of course, also Dragonflight videos. Super excited about those. Thanks for watching, and I will see all of you guys back in at tomorrow's video. Until then, bye-bye.